The third major thing that we want to make sure we talk about is a shift in language that you might have picked up on if you've been paying close attention over the past week, and a few news organizations have talked about, but a shift from discussing quid pro quo exclusively to discussing bribery. And so what exactly is this difference? So quid pro quo technically means this for that. It's Latin. And it is meant to denote a favor in exchange for a favor.
Yeah.
Now, there's argument over whether this is really quid pro quo because it's more like a threat in exchange for a favor.
Yeah.
And so, like, that might not apply. But generally speaking, it's just the act of trading something for something.
Yeah.
Which is done a lot.
Yeah, that's politics.
In foreign policy.
You know, and if the question was just about that, then I mean, there'd be no problem here. No one would care. I mean, that's just what you do. You represent the country's interests.
Exactly.
In your dealings with other countries in order to have favorable outcomes for your country. The problem is when you are doing it for personal gain. Mm-hmm. So, for example, if you, I don't know, were to withhold military aid from a country that is paid for by the taxpayers of your own country, that was already authorized by your Congress, unless the country in question investigated your domestic political opponent, see, that right there would be bribery.
Yeah, exactly. And so the three elements of bribery are: an elected official demands something of value, i.e., a public investigation, which would hurt his political opponent and be something of value, in exchange for being influenced in the performance of an official act. So basically, Zelensky would be influenced to announce a public investigation into Hunter Biden. That's the public act. And was done with corrupt intent. So that is the point where Trump is doing this for his own personal gain against the interest of the United States, and doing it intentionally, like trying to go out there and receive something of value against the performance of an official act for his own gain. So that's kind of like the whole picture. Bribery is the crime, which is a named part of the impeachment clause in question. So that's Article 2, Section 4 of the Constitution. And it says, the president, vice president, and all civil officers of the United States shall be removed from office on impeachment for and conviction of treason, bribery, or other high crimes and misdemeanors. Generally speaking, people get caught on the other high crimes and misdemeanors because it's broader and it covers a lot of stuff. In this case, the case is being made that Trump violated one of the named parts, the bribery section of the impeachment clause.
Yeah.
And the case is getting stronger all the time.